everybody, today I'm going to bring you a review on the complete ColourPop Cosmetics collection. This is all 40 something shades of their regular line with a few limited edition shades from their box sets thrown in. The only thing I'm not including today is their fall collection, which I'm going to review shortly. Just some backup information about these products. They are soft, moist to the touch shadows, very moist, very soft. They're almost like a spongy feeling, very soft. They're extremely pigmented. They have a twist-down cap, which you must always keep closed very tight, very similar to a MAC paint pot or a MAC or a Maybelline color tattoo. But they have the consistency of a Chanel, the ombre, the thing you have to close. I don't know the exact name of it, but it's very similar to that as well. These products perform extremely high-end, extremely pigmented, no primer needed, no creasing, all-day wear kind of product. And they're only $5 each, so they're super affordable. Now I'm going to run through all of the swatches. So if you're wondering, well, what does that color look like swatched? I'm going to help you out with that. So let's begin. The first shade is Tassel. This is a very white shimmery shade, great for highlight on the under the brow and in the corner of the eye. Next up is Girly. This is an iridescent shade and leans a little bit pink when it's reflective, but it's a cream base. Fringe is another metallic-like shade. It's a little bit creamier than Tassel. I Heart This is much more metallic. Get Lucky. It's kind of like Old Gold from MAC. Lovely. This is a nice pinkened metallic. Amaze. This is a golden metallic. Sequin. This is a copper metallic. On the Rocks, this is a brown metallic that has a little bit of purple and silver spark shimmer in it. Very pretty. 3 is also a metallic. Truth. This is a satin finish, very nude neutral sort of. Smash is another satin nude neutral, a little bit deeper, a little bit darker. Great for medium skin tones. Desert. This is an even darker satin finish. Summer Lovin', this is one of their mixed colors, shades that was in the limited edition box. And that concludes all of the neutrals and metallics. The next shade is Liberty, and this is pretty much a liquid metal silver. This shade applies literally like a liquid. The next shade is Deck. This is a little bit darker in terms of silver. It's more of a blackened blue and silver. Ratchet is a dark black base with a silver shimmer. This one really applies high end. The next shade is Rex. Now this is a dark black base with a blue navy shimmer. Next up is Kimono. And this is a navy base with blue shimmer. Too Shy is one of my favorite shades. It's like a neon blue. It is extremely reflective, lots of dimension, a little bit of an aqua reflection. Next up is Banff, and this is one of the limited edition shades that's in a box set, and you can get all the dimensions, the purple, the silver, all mixed in one. The next shade is Envy. Now this is a black base with purple shimmer. And you can see it most notably once it's swatched, especially on that swatch. But you can definitely thicken that out a little bit. That one was a little hard to apply. Fantasy is a bright purple with a pinkened shimmer. Dare is also a purple, but it's a little bit more blue-based, and it also has that pink shimmer in it. Next up is Slave to Pink. Now this one is a super bright pink, very similar to Too Shy, and has a lot of shimmer and reflection in it. Bubbly is a lighter pink. This one's like a lighter kind of metallic like pink. Next up is Eye Candy. Now this one's a little bit lilac. It's very similar to the other one, but this is a little bit more purple based. Next up is Meow, and this is a hybrid of pink, silver, and gray. And you really get all of the shades mixed well together to create a unique shade. Pop Rocks is the next shade. This is a combination of turquoise, purple, and pink, and you really can have all 3 colors in one swatch. It's phenomenal. And that concludes the pink, purple, gray section of the colors for ColourPop. The next shade I'm going to show you guys is Empire, and this is a beautiful emerald green, and the reflection of this is absolutely gorgeous. It's not as shimmery as other shades, but it's still very reflective. Next up is Ibiza, and this one is a very turquoise shimmer shade. Very light reflecting, very similar to Too Shy and Dare in that reflective property. Next up is Chipper. It's a little bit more traditional green base. It's still a light green, very shimmery, very eye-catching, great for highlighting with other greens. Sugar is one of my favorite shades. This shade just applies phenomenal. It's blue, it's green, it's got the silver shimmer in it. It's so beautiful in natural sunlight. Next up is Fizz. And Fizz is a bright lime green, and this shade is so buildable. You can have it as a soft color, or you can have it super, super neon. It's up to you. Next up is Sour, and this is still a lime green, but not as bright as Fizz, and it's a little bit satin applying. It's not a shimmer shade. Next up we have Mermaid's Kiss, and this is a hybrid of lime green and turquoise, and you really get a nice satiny mix of those two colors. Next up is Juicer, and Juicer is a bright yellow. This is more of a primary yellow, and this one can be built up or sheared out depending on how you like it. Glow Stick is your bright neon yellow, super yellow, and this one is a very shimmery shade. You can have it sheer or you can have it full on bright yellow, up to you. The next shade is Heat. Heat's a more orangey yellow shade, great transitional shade between orange and yellow and red. The next shade is Cheeky. Cheeky's a peach shade that applies with a satin finish. I'm going to apply it over my skin. It was a little bit on my hair. I want to make sure you get an accurate representation. Next up is Animal. This one was my favorite this summer. This is a bright peach with slight shimmer. Really, really beautiful on the lid. Blends well with neutral shades. Next up is Sunny's. And Sunny's is an orange, more traditional orange. Very pretty satin finish. Next up is Erotic. This is a shimmery red shade. It's so true to red, and it's just like the other shades. You can build it up, and it has a slight orange shimmer. And that concludes all of the swatches of the ColourPop Cosmetics minus the fall collection. If you'd like to see looks using these, I have a ton on my Instagram. Look under my hashtag the Cosmoholic makeup of the day. So the Cosmoholic MOTD, and you'll see a lot of my looks, especially over the summer, have used these products. I love them. I love them during the summer. I didn't have to worry about touching up. I can go swimming. I can go in the shower. I could cry. I could have allergies. They were not budging. Like, even to wipe this off. By the way, now that this is all set, these shadows do not go anywhere. So very, very good shadows. Very high quality shadows. If you're looking for something affordable, fun, bright, neutral, not so neutral, shimmery, lots of dimensions, satin, anything you can imagine, you can probably find it on ColourPop Cosmetics. So check out their website. I'm going to leave a link below for that. And also check out the Shop the Video link if you'd like to purchase any of these products. Also, subscribe to my fashion blog and follow me on Instagram. I'm Recycled Stardust. Thank you so much for watching.